Yo, what's poppin', guys? It's your boy Crickstone and I'm back at you guys with another video, and today we're going to be using Ruthless Robbie Lawler in the welterweight and middleweight division. Now, I wanted to do this video because he's one of the fighters that I've been wanting to use for quite a long time. He was one of my favorites when I first started watching MMA because I came in right before his reign as champion. So here we are. We're going up against Prime Icon GSP and we're underway. Now, in this matchup, pretty much if you're going to use Robbie Lawler, period, you're going to want to strike. You want to keep it on the feet. Robbie Lawler is a was in his prime, was a very good striker. Heavy hands, very durable. I believe he has carved of wood on this game, as he should, because nobody was really finishing him at that time when he was in his prime other than T-Wood, but we're not going to go there. But yeah, Robbie Lawler was brutal in his reign as champion. If you guys haven't watched his fights against Roy McDonald and Carlos Condit, I highly suggest you go and watch those fights. If you're an MMA fan, you will love his fights against Roy McDonald and Carlos Condit. It's absolutely amazing, violent stuff. So here we're just trying to take our time. This guy's backing up. GSP does have a 76-inch reach compared to Robbie Lawler's 74. So it's going to make it a little tough for us to counter this style by going to the body. So we're just going to try to start chipping away at the leg health and using our jab to close the distance. So there, jab straight head kick, bleeds through the block just a little bit, but he major lunges off. Now he's kind of doing us a favor by major lunging because that's going to make our leg kicks even more damaging if we can time out a kick in the direction that he's major lunging into. So we don't want to discourage that. We don't want to be checking too frequently, but we also want to be throwing out a crap ton of leg kicks on our part. So here we're closing the distance. Now we have him trapped up against the cage, and this is where we want to do damage, but he hit us with a good uppercut and then retreated off laterally. Very good stuff. Now this is a very tough play style to play against in this game. It's somebody that just wants to strike off their back foot, and that's cutting lateral angles away from you. And it could be especially difficult against somebody if you're using somebody like Robbie Lawler, who doesn't have the best footwork to begin with. So we're just going to try to stay patient. We're not overcommitting. He's missed on that leg kick, but we weren't in range to counter it. So we're just trying to take our time and trying to trap him in that corner, trying to cage cut him when we can, but he's doing a good job of moving laterally, like I said. That head kick almost bled through the block and got us a good amount of damage. Right here, we're exchanging in the pocket. So now we're just taking our time. Nice leg kick by him. He misses on the hook, though. We hit him with the head kick, and those head kicks inside the pocket are absolutely ridiculous, man. I despise them. Even when I land them, I still despise them. So here we're whiffing on a lot of shots, but we do finally get him down to the body right there. Going back up to the head, we have him chopped up against that cage, which is where we want him. Now we need to try to get some solid damage off. He put himself right back into the corner by major lunging the wrong way. Catch him with the front kick. Major lunges out. We whiff to the body. And that's the end of the first round. Very slow paced first round. And we have to be comfortable with Robbie Lawler in slow paced fights because not many people are going to want to engage us in the pocket. Because Robbie Lawler does have heavy hands, and he has very good boxing combinations. So we just need to be patient in this fight, and our time will come at some point. So here this guy's trying to work our block with the jab straight. Good hook off of the major lunge. We slip straight him right there, and we get the first rock of the fight. We rip down to the body twice right there, hurt him. Just breaking through the block. He catches our leg. We deny the trip off of that leg catch. Good hook right there as we were trying to slip straight. But now, so far, so good in this second round. We got the first rock that we needed. Now, he's going to be fighting from a deficit here in the second round, and he's engaging a little bit more than what he was in the first round, which is going to benefit us. It's what we want him to do. We want him to have a higher output, so that way we can potentially catch him with a good combination and stun him and get him out. So we're just taking our time. We miss on the slip uppercut. Good double hooks right there. Bleed through our block. We leg kick him for our troubles on his retreat. So now we're just taking our time, feigning, trying to mix up the timing that we're coming in. Good leg kick right there by us. Good jab into a lead hook. He's landing strikes as well, so we need to reset. Double jab into the block by him. Doesn't bleed through. Good major lunge off. So now we're not trying to overcommit on the combinations. Even though Robbie Lawler in real life was a very pressure heavy fighter in his prime, we don't want to be too pressure heavy because we don't want to get taken down, number one, and we don't want to get caught with a combination as we're climbing into the pocket. That's one thing that I was talking about earlier on my stream. It's very easy to catch a combination as we got a rock right there and dropped him. Double knees to the body. Just being patient. We're going to push him up against the cage where we're going to let him go because this is where we want him. But he hits us with a good uppercut and retreats out laterally. But like I was saying, we don't want to get caught with combinations as we're going inside right there. We rock him to the body, drop him right there. Now we're going to try to get a rock off. Now we're in a ground and pound scenario here. We're trying to bleed through with the strikes, but good job by him blocking one of the hooks. We're going to let him up. He's up against the cage again. This is where we want to keep him at. He major lunges off, but we follow him. Good front kick right there. Gets him a rock. Now we're in trouble, but we're pushing forward. It's a kill or be killed type of mentality you have to have with Robbie Lawler, man. So we're staying in front of him. Catch him with a good body hook. Hurt him again. Now we have him in a ground and pound scenario. We have him hurt. The camera's flopping all over the place. He's able to roll us right there in the top mount. Unfortunately, it's not where we want to be at with Robbie Lawler. GSP's getting some good ground and pound off. We're able to post up some of those hooks. So we're going to survive. We get him into our half guard here. And with 23 seconds left, we're just going to try to survive here. We're not gonna try to sweep him or anything like that. He's faking. He tries to posture up. We block that. Punch him a couple times and we hit the get up. And that's going to be the end of the second round. Now, we had a very good second round. We were able to stun him, not only to the head, but to the body as well. We were bodying him, as Pryor would say. We're going to the body off those major lunges, made him pay for going in the wrong directions, and then we knocked him down with good, nicely timed head combinations. So in the third round, we're going to push forward. We're going to make him feel uncomfortable with the pressure, which is what Robbie Lawler would do in real life. And we're just going to try to get him out. We're going to try to get him out, whether that be with a clean KO or with the ground and pound KO. So we just need to watch the takedowns, though. We do not want to get taken down with Robbie Lawler. So we touch gloves and we're back underway. So now we're jabbing, leg kicking him. You see how we're just pressing forward right here. We're not trying to take a back step unless we absolutely have to. And we pay for it right there with a nicely timed straight by GSP. He's throwing double hooks, but he has low stamina. So we're able to survive it there. Good double jab into a straight, backs him up. So now look at him. He's backing up and he's kind of just going back and forth in a straight line. And he's major lunging off to try to cut an angle. So we just need to try to time out a body hook if possible. There we go for it, but he blocks it. Right there, catch him with a jab straight head kick. Hurt him. Goes with a nicely timed uppercut. Hurts us again right there. Now he does have low stamina. We catch him body head right there. And we're going to try to get him out of here. Breaking down that block. Catch him with a good lead hook uppercut. Now we have him in all sorts of trouble. He major lunges off. But we have him still trapped up against that cage, which is where we want him. Let's see if we can get this KO with Robbie Lawler. But good job by him major lunging off. We catch him with a good front kick. Now we have him up against the cage. While we're in a ground and pound scenario, we're laying down some heavy ground and pound strikes. And we get the dub with ruthless Robbie Lawler. Telling you, that pressure of Robbie Lawler is just too much, man, when he hurts you. It's basically GG's if you're not able to get out of the way. So very good performance by us there in the first fight. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump into middleweight with ruthless Robbie Lawler. Now here we are, guys. We're in the second fight of the video and we're taking on Bobby Knuckles, man. Now you guys see me fight this guy, and you guys have probably fought this guy a lot in your UFC 4 career. If you like playing middleweight and welterweight, this guy is the meta. He is the standard of what middleweights should be in UFC 4. So now this is a weight class where Robbie Lawler did get his buff. This is where he beat Nick Diaz, so they gave him a buff to his strikes up here. So he's not as bad as he is in welterweight. So that's gonna play a little bit of a factor against somebody like Robert Whittaker. So see, as you guys can see here, this guy is pressuring me. You guys seen he has beaten me 3 times and I've beaten him 6. So this guy is confident against me. He knows he can get me out of there, so we need to just play it smart. He checked that leg kick, good body kick right there. We go down to the body with a nice body hook. Tries to pull counter, or not pull counter, but slip counter elbow us. Takes us down, but he did it in order to get us up against the fence, which is smart stuff. I like it. I like it. So we're exchanging the pocket. Good pull counter uppercut by us. Good knee right there as we had low stamina by him. Very, very fast-paced fight compared to the pace that we were fighting against GSP. Now we're just trying to take our time, trying to catch him. We barely missed right there on an uppercut as he was ducking down for a body shot. So now we're just trying to take our time. He's throwing out a lot of knees, which lets me know he doesn't really want to go down to the body because he knows we're going to block counter him. So we're just trying to take our time. Right there, counter that body shot with a nice straight lead body hook. Right there, good straight by him as we were slipping back. So now we're just taking our time. Trying to rip to the body. Good block counter by him. Catch him with a good combination. Good uppercut as we retreat. So far, so good. Good teep kick to the body. Now I'm starting to figure out his combinations a little bit. I'm starting to figure out his timing. So now we can start working those body teep kicks as well as the leg kicks. So we're just trying to take our time. We catch him with a good slip straight. So we're not going to rush against Robert Whittaker. We're going to take our time, get the damage off that we need to. And when the time presents itself for us to get him out, we're going to do exactly that. We'll be happy to oblige. Right there, catch him with a good uppercut, stun him. But he's able to retreat and get out of the way. So we feint the overhand just to let him know, you know what, we can throw this out. Catch him with a good leg kick. Miss on the calf kick. So now we do have the advantage in this round, so we just need to be careful. We're able to pull counter that hook, but we don't get any damage off. So now we're just taking our time. We are ahead in this round. Catch the knee right there. Good stuff. Rip down to the body. Now you see we're touching the body a little more against him than we did against GSP. Just because we want him to lower that block. And leg kicks are not going to help us here because of the range that we're standing at. He's keeping it in the phone booth with us, so we're going to need to work that body. Catch him with a good leg kick as we were outside of the pocket. And that's the end of the first round. Now, we landed good damaging shots, but he did as well. But we were able to get that rock, so that did secure us this first round. He started to pick up a little bit of momentum against us there at the end of the first. So we just need to just stay patient, stay calm, not rush things against Bobby Knuckles. And when the time presents itself, go for that finish when we can. Shoots for a takedown right here, but he's going to let us up again. He just wants to do that to get us up against the cage. So now we're just taking our time. Not really trying to rush anything. He's kind of hesitant to engage. Catch him with a good combination right there with a front kick as well. So now because we hurt him, he's not really pressing too much forward anymore. He's staying within range, but he's not smothering us with the pressure that he's coming out with. So he's trying to slip straight us. Good double jab into a straight. The straight hit the block, but the double jabs did land. Good knee and elbow right there by him. So now he's trying to mix up the timing. He's trying to speed it up. Good pull counter elbow. Tries to go body head. Respawn with a good jab straight of our own. Catch his leg. Push him up against the fence right here. And we're going to hit him with the turning takedown. And now we got Bobby Knuckles in a good spot for us. Block that full guard transition or that half guard transition right there. But he does roll the sprawl. Now we're going to take backside here. Just trying to stay patient. Go to back sitting because he's expecting us to take his back and back mount. Now we're punching him. He's punching us to try to gain GA. And we do take top mount from here because he's expecting us to go for a rear naked choke. But we're not going for that. So he gains half guard. We're punching to gain that GA, which is what you want to do if you are a grappler. If you're trying to get into grappling, that's how you gain GA, is you throw those little short punches. We do block that half guard sweep that he was going for. And we get into side control. And we're just trying to go with control over damage here. We're trying to just tick that clock away, get the top control time, punch in the body to gain GA. Now we are able to posture up right there. Now we're trying to get some good ground and pound damage off, but we decide to posture back down so we don't get rolled. Just taking our time, punching him. He fakes the full guard, good stuff. Able to get his full guard back. Now we're punching the body to get that GA. Now we're kind of jockeying for GA position here. He goes with that bottom transition, and I didn't expect him to go for that, so he was able to get up. Chops the leg, but that was actually our back leg, so we're not really too concerned about that. So now with 45 seconds left, we're just going to try to conserve our stamina. Our stamina is almost halfway down, and we're only in the second round, so we just need to try to be aware of the output that we're throwing out. Just taking our time. He's ducking. We see that. We see that. Catch him with a good calf kick as he was trying to slip off. Catches us in return. Good knee right there. Stops us from going down to the body, but we catch him with a good combination to the head and knock him down to end the second round. That just won us the second round securely. Like, we just secured the bag of the second round there with that knockdown. He literally played it well enough to kind of give it a 50-50 round up until the last 2 seconds of the round. Then he got dropped. So now we're feeling confident heading into this third round. We did get a drop and a knockdown. We did get a knockdown, I'm sorry, in that second round. So we're going to try to carry that momentum here into this third round. We touch gloves and we're back underway. Double jabbing to close that distance immediately. Our stamina recovered nicely. We do pull counter, but we don't get any damage off. Block that body kick. He hits us with a good straight as we were leaning back. Crack him to the body. Good knee right there by him. Drains our body health significantly. So now we're trying to press forward, trying to put a pace on him, but he's doing a good job of responding back. Catch him with a nicely timed straight. Jab straight, breaks our block down just a little bit. Catch him with a good body kick as he tried to slip hook us. He feinted that takedown right there. I don't know if he actually meant to do that, but either way, he caught us with a good front kick, hurt us, but doesn't swarm us, which is kind of ironic because then we come back and hurt him. Catch him with a good body uppercut that redirected to the head. Go body, head. Now we have him up against the cage, but he hits us with a clean pull counter elbow. Not good. Not good. The momentum is just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth in this fight. But we catch him right there, rock him again. Catch him with a good combination, knock him down. We try to jump in his guard, but good up kick right there by him. So the momentum is back in our favor, and we need to try to keep it that way, let me tell you. Because we do not want Bobby Knuckles having all the momentum, man. He will get us out of there quick if we allow him to. So here with about 2.5 minutes left, we're just trying to get solid damage off. We feel the momentum in our favor. We're just trying to press forward, taking control of the fight. This guy's retreating. Got to watch out for that pull counter elbow. Hit him with a good knee as he entered into the pocket. Good body hook by us. Now, I need to be aware of a front kick popping out as well. We don't want to get hit by one of those again. Because next time we might not be as fortunate. We might get dropped. So we're just trying to take our time. He's breaking down the block. Tries to hit us with that elbow off of the slip. We're just trying to press him up against the cage. Catch him right there with a good straight. Knock him backwards. Right there. Try to catch him with a combination, but it didn't bleed through. Hit us with a nice kick to the body, but luckily it didn't rock us right there. And we're just pressing forward. Trying to keep the pressure on him. Right there. Catch him with a good body kick. Now this guy's doing everything he can to try to get solid damage off of us. I could see that he's kind of... His composure is kind of broken. He's not throwing a lot of output like he was before. And he's not moving forward nearly as much as he was. He's kind of just backing up and shelling up after he throws his combos. So we're slowly but surely starting to break him. And we're throwing nice body shots as well. He's not really anticipating that we're going to go to the body. Right there, he hits us with a good body straight. Catch him with a good hook. Knock him down right there. Jump into his guard. But that's the end of the third round. And that's what, back-to-back rounds, we've gotten knockdowns right at the bell. As you see the uppercut that gave us one of the knockdowns right there. So, this fight is very, very close. We've gotten off good damage. But so is he. We're one Robert Whittaker combo away from being finished. So, we need to try to get the W, but at the same time, we just need to be careful as well. So here we're trying to regain the center of the octagon. He slips that front kick right there. Catches us with a good head kick. hurts us, goes down to the body right there. But we're standing still, so we're not going to break quite yet. And there we get the break. Switch back to southpaw. But we rock him right there. Now we're going for the kill. Catch him with a good lead hook. Hurt him. Now we're in a ground and pound scenario. We're trying to go for the win here, but he's doing a good job of blocking the strikes, and he's able to survive. But we have him back on the ground in half guard. Going to posture up right here. We're going to go immediately to side control so that way we're in an advantageous spot. We block the sprawl right there. Get him inside saddle. It's a very, very dangerous position for him because we're throwing elbows straight to the head. Just elbowing him. He rolls the backside right there. We're going to try to take back mount, and we successfully do. Now, we're going to try to get back flat, but he's hip to it and he blocks it. So we're going to try to throw some strikes. Try kind of just soften up that block if we can. We need to try to. Go for back flat again. We're throwing the strikes. We threw a strike and then tried to get back flat, but he blocked it. So we're going to need to throw some more strikes. So now we're just unloading, trying to gain that GA. But he's gaining GA actually from us punching him. So that punch flick might come out soon. So we're just... and he does get the punch flick. And then he dives back into our guard. Very, very confident stuff in your ground game there, man. To dive into somebody's guard after they just had you in a bad spot. But now he's chipping away at the body health. Punching the head to gain that GA. We don't have the best stamina to really be faking, but the referee gave us a stand-up because he wasn't trying to advance his position. So now with 1:47, we're going to try to get him out of here like we have been all fight long. But we got to be careful because that head kick did hurt us really, really bad earlier in this round. Catch him with a good combination. Knock him down. Now we're going for another ground and pound finish here, and this time we're able to get it with Robbie Lawler. That lead hook straight head kick came in clutch for us there at the end of that fight. It was a good fight by this guy. Respect. He could have been cheesing us with the knees and elbows, but he didn't. So shout out to him for that. But that's the last fight that we have for you guys on the video. If you guys are new and you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to slap that subscribe button and slap that like button so this video does get thrown into the YouTube algorithm. But until the next video, guys, take it easy. Be safe. Thank you guys for stopping by again, and I will see you guys in the next video.